Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. There's a general saying that you can deceive the people some of the time, but you can't deceive the people all of the time. Well, the Ogun State ex-military governor have decided to expose the inequality and the reason why Nigeria cannot have peace. You're gonna find out in a moment. You're gonna find out the reasons why he said what he said, and don't forget he's a former military governor, so he seems to have is speaking from experience of what he knows in the military. But we'll find out what it is he's trying to share with us in a moment. But before we do so, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done that already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, a former military administrator of Ogun State, Navy Commodore Kayode Olufimoye, retired, has berated the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration for filling the National Security Council with many northerners. He said the NCE, which is National Security Council, that's the full meaning, which is tasked with the security of the nation, is being comprehensively lopsided in favor of the North against the South. Olufimoye said these are the Leaders News House Peace, Unity and Security Lecture Series in Osokoro, Abuja, the nation's capital. The forum, which was held at the Economic Community of West African State main auditorium, was chaired by former governor of Adamawa State, Mr. Boni Haruna. Commenting on the theme of the discussion, sustainable peace, the divide of a growing nation, Olufimoye, who was the last Ogun State military governor, described the composition of the national security arrangement as a clear example of political discrimination in the country and one of the reasons causing ethnic tension in the nation. He labeled it as unhealthy for national unity and peace, a situation where 9 out of 11 members of the National Security Council are from the northern part of the country. We are practicing the presidential system of government, which promotes equality and the rule of law. But if you don't guarantee equality like we don't in Nigeria, you cannot have peace, you cannot have progress, and you cannot develop, he's quoted. Let me go straight away to address Mr. President. People have said, with the political inequality as it is in Nigeria today, you cannot have peace. I cannot have trust in the government. Let me give you a very good example, because security is the first thing, and then people must separate your security infrastructure. That's the security team. Olufimoye said the 70-year-old who governed Ogun State during the regime of the General Abdulsalami Abubakar retired faulted the NCE, saying 2 Southerners cannot have a say amid 9 Northern colleagues. Olufimoye said the majority of the members of the Security Council, including the Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, the National Security Advisor, Babagana Mongono, Minister of Defense, Major General Bashi Magashi, retired, the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Atahiru Ibrahim, the Director General, Department of State Services, Mr. Yusuf Bagaji Buchi, the Director General, National Intelligence Agency, Mr. Ahmed Rufai Abubakar, the Chief of Navy Staff, Rear Admiral Awal Zubaru Gambo, and the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Abubakar Adamu, are all Northerners. He said the only Southerners in the council are the Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Lucky Irabo, and the Chief of Air Staff, AVM Isiaka Amio. So in your National Security Council of 11 people, you have 9 Northerners and 2 Southerners. Look, I am telling you as a practitioner, a former governor of a state, a general, and I am 70 years old. When you go to such a meeting, those 2 Southerners are just there as onlookers. Who is going to believe in the outcome of such a security meeting and you say it is national? Olufimoye asserted. He said worrisome herdsmen atrocities, a series of killings and kidnapping occur because of the ethnic discrepancies in the national security. National Security Council while asking the Nigerian government to correct the inequality as it is a sure way to guarantee peace. Bakam. This one is not he's speaking from experience. He's not just he was an ex-military governor. He's also one time a military person, though retired. So he's speaking from experience. Let's look at this. Let's pretend as if these are not military things. Let's just look at it as human, normal human analogy. You come into a meeting, you're 11, and in that 11, just two persons are from your side, nine are from the other side. And when issues that has to do with nationality from their side, and they're trying to prefer solution, honestly, let's be real, if you want to look at it judgmentally, if you air your view and it's okay, let's cast a vote, 9-2, because who do you think will carry the day? Of course, nine. If you want to show transparency, fairness and equity, 11, and let's make it 6-5. 6-5 is fair enough. Okay, at least let there be one neutral person. But 9-2, like he rightly said, it's just a case of being an onlooker. We all seem to have an idea of one of these things. And Reno Onkwe severally in his social media handle have been saying this. A lot of well-meaning Nigerians have been saying this. And I could still remember Senator Inaya Baribe mentioned it, even went as far as even condemning, saying that in the cabinet of President Muhammadu Buhari, that just a handful of, he was specific about his tribe, which is Ndibo, of which the presidency, replied him back also and saying we have more than enough in the cabinet. They started listing out names and all. But in general, in a country where we are so diverse in ethnicity, what I mean diverse as in really diverse, and I don't want to go through that minority majority thing, but even in the majority, you can still see out of the three major ethnic groups, you can still count the number, of other ethnic groups that are not there, that are not there. Okay, the ones that are there are one major ethnic group, taking the whole bunch, and you want to breed trust. The only way you can build trust is, can you trust me enough to guard your life? Then if you trust me enough to guard your life, then I should trust you to guard my life. How are we going to do that? Trust me enough to bring my kinsman into your council. Then I will trust you that you can guard my life. If my kinsman is not in your council, who can speak for me? The same thing with the other person's kinsman, so that when anything happens, they can always go back to their kinsman and say, "We are working on it." I'm not talking about lip service. I'm talking about real practical, solution to the problem. Well, that's what we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on what the retired general, I'm talking about an ex-military governor, has to say concerning the issue of the lopsidedness of the security chiefs council?